You know, I'm getting quite used to having you around.
Kingsford.
Hey everybody, this is Dracula, coming at you live from the Magic City. Yeehaw! This is, if you guys want to help support my channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and share my videos on your social media. Consider becoming a member, get the bullet badges, green name tag, access to exclusive content. If any of you were paying attention, you will notice that there was a stream earlier today. It was a members only live stream, so some of you weren't able to see it, and some of you were. Ilukan was there, and it just happened to be a topic he was interested in: bullion, silver, gold. I got and I'll show you what I got. Red Dead Online. Oh, camera's like way down. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, this is what I got. I unboxed them today. I'm not sure how well you can see them on that camera, but it's a copper, it's a 1 ounce copper round with Donald Trump, our 45th president, and the White House on the back. It's 0.999%. No, it's 0.999 purity copper, so it's 99.9% pure copper. Listen to this. Let me turn this up so you can hear a little bit. Interesting thing about this: silver. 1 ounce of silver. It's the same note, 1 octave higher. Listen.
You know, I keep hearing talk about this traveling mystic, Madame Bazaar or something like that. Seems to have folks running around after her left and right.
At least that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds to me like the same note, 1 octave different. And wouldn't that be interesting if I'm right? 1 ounce of silver, 1 ounce of copper, and there's that tonal relationship between the two. So you listen. So I got 4 ounces of copper here and 4 ounces of silver. I should have just told you guys it was gold. I finally got gold coins. You can't really tell on this camera that that's not gold, that it's copper. But these are like big giant pennies. They're pretty cool. I like them. Drac the Hutt. Uta Gulta Solo. Jabba no Walla Wonka. Yes, I will put you as moderator on my channel. My stream starts at 11:30. I got gold coins similar to that. Yes, Mark, they make it in gold, silver, and copper. And it's probably from the same mint. They do these, they stamp out and sell them like cheap. Copper is the melt price of copper is about 25 cents an ounce. Or I think maybe a little bit over that, 28 or something like that, 28 cents an ounce. You make a Rowdy Bush a moderator on your Twitch. That's nice. You guys are cutting deals. Let me do this real quick. Let me who's here? That's Mark DeHart. Let's see. Posse. Clan Daker. Reform Posse. Let me look at my daily challenges. Trader. Camp stews eaten. I'm gonna go eat 3 camp stews. I've been neglecting the dailies for the call to arms. Take the basic quality stew. Eat it. Here we go. 3 camp stews. Never know what weirdos are going to show up. Isn't that the truth? Mark DeHart, do you know how to rejoin the posse? You should be able to go here.
Hagrid, you fat bearded twat! I'm not a fucking wizard!
You should be able to go thumbpad left and then go down to posse, and then there should be posses there, and then you go in, you see mine, you should be able to join it. Eddie Elvira, welcome. I'll go ahead and are you already in? Okay. They figured it out. Rowdy Bush just renewed his member. Why did I not see the alert pop up? Did you guys see it? I must have missed it. Rowdy Bush just renewed his membership. I haven't turned off the alerts on here, have I? Let's see. No, the alerts are on. Huh. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. What is that noise? That's weird. Variant. I'm Yaks. I changed my name. Okay. Variant is a variant of Yaks. I would join, but you're expensive, Drac. I'm expensive? Rowdy Bush. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't see it either. I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe the, well, you guys are playing the mini games, right? So, it's working. That's got to be my microphone making that noise. Maybe it's picking up the hum of the air conditioner or something. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I got a hurricane hit and Louisiana let me live. Alright, who's here? Dorius Green. Drew's Green just joined. So we got 2 more members in.
Hi there. I assume Miss Spike's keeping you busy.
Yeah, I don't really need any more bullets because I was using not bullets. What I got in the way of, I got 12 minty big game left. And we got one more. Who's that? Monderpole. Monderpole. Where are you? There you are. And there we go. We got our posse. Now I say we try to do Valentine again. Go into my satchel. Call to arms. Valentine. Oh, I didn't put on my my bandana. I'm gonna go grab him real quick. Hello? What the hell happened there? I'll be right back. I have, oh, I don't need this. I have discovered, well, I'm getting into stacking copper because I've discovered a source of it that I did not know existed, where I could pick up copper at half price. And what it is pennies. Now, you're technically not allowed to melt. It's illegal to melt the pennies, but you can stack it, and you can sell them at spot at the melt value, which is at this point about 2 cents per penny. So you double your money. Any penny 1981 or earlier to, like, well, back as far back as like 1909, they're 95% copper. The newer pennies, I don't think they have any copper in them at all. But those 95% copper pennies, they're worth about 2 cents a piece. So I'm gonna start. I got like a ton of pennies just sitting around over here. I'm gonna start going through them and using them as part of my my copper stack. Alright. Let me go get the gun I need. There it is. Lancaster.
Oh my god, you don't understand. He teabagged me. How could you be he teabagged. I feel dirty. I need to take a shower.
I got the bolt action there. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I want to there. Now let me see if it's how I want it. Lancaster, and then switch to the varmint rifle.
Smash the like button.
And what the hell's going on? Oh, it's Rachel and OG Chicha. Alright, there we go. Lancaster and bolt-action rifle. Alright. But, is the Carcano out yet? Or does the Carcano come later? I don't think I can get a Carcano rifle yet. Let's see what this is. That's a shotgun. What's this one? I just picked up, that must have been a repeater. I just picked up more ammo for it. What was that? Alright. Let me get a horse. There's a horse over here. I'll grab this horse. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Pretty much ready. So let's vote to skip. Just one more, and we can start. And you guys, when you see me heading towards some targets, don't be greedy motherfuckers. Don't run ahead of me and kill the targets that I'm obviously going to try to get. You tryhards. Nobody likes a tryhard. No, that's my kill. Alright, here we go. Dude, what did I just say? What did I just say, Mark the Heart? Turn around! Oh my friggin' god. Why the hell would he go through there? Two left over there. Dude, why is it taking you guys so long to kill two guys over there? Okay, one left. I need to switch horse tonics. There we go. What the hell, man? That's what I forgot to do, get horse food. No. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What are you guys shooting at? Celebratory firing. See, I saw red over there, and then I see blue dots, right? So I'm not gonna bother going over there because I know you guys got it. This is what we call teamwork, not running over to try to get all of the kills for yourself. Oh, come on, turn around. Stop going around and trying to climb on those logs. Seriously? Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop running over here. Who is that? Monderbull? Wave complete. Oh, know what I need? I need to put my drink in. Why is my horse freaking out? There ain't nothing going on. Acting like there's a damn snake over here. Here we go. 2, 1. Get dark all of a sudden. Who blew up the damn thing?
That's not what your mother said, Alex.
Shot him through the tent. Freak, man. 4 left. Four all over on your side. This is the end of wave 3. Oh, if you guys are paying attention, wave 7, when it all starts to break down, we need to fall back to the saloon. That'll be our Alamo. That seems like as good a place as any. They can't pick us off in there. They got to come in and get us. We can see them coming from the mini map, and we can climb the stairs on the inside and go out and get on the roof to take out the Maxim gun. All right.
Smash the like button.
Bastard. Dave's not here. What's over that carriage going crazy over here? Alright, 22. Why is my horse dying? He went around front. He's on the boulevard. All right. Wave complete. Alright, I think it's time to switch. What the hell? Item. This one. Hell is the matter with this goddamn horse? Wave 5. Here we go. 8 left. There we go. Wave's complete. Now, can I get a Carcano yet? Let's see. What is that? What is that dang rifle? Hell, man. Wave 6.
Get off my plane!
Well, that's what happens when you bring a knife to a gunfight, you nitwit. You idiot. Why isn't he dying? There, jeez. Hell. One left. Okay. Now wave 7's here. The Maxim guns are going to start coming out. And I believe this is a Carcano up here. Yes. There we go. That means it's time. Get up there. It's time for me to start sniping. Oh, didn't realize he was dead. Got him. Reload that motherfucker. I guess the Maxim guns don't come out until next wave. Anyway, I got a good spot right here. Dang it. Two more. That's it. How am I doing on ammo? 148, 265. We're good. Chica. Gaming guy. I have that outfit too, but it's collecting dust in my wardrobe. Oh, he disappeared. Where are you, you son of a bitch? There you are, way over there. Dang it. Where's this shit coming from? Oh, from over here? Oh, you bastard. Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh, son of a bitch! Am I gonna fall off the roof? Seriously? What was your daily streak before it got nerfed? There's 18 left. $16, $14, $13. $12, $11.
Oh my God!
Is
You're not
Smunderple the only one left?
He teabagged me. How could you be this? He just been teabagged. I feel dirty. I need to take a shower.
Oh, Tay-Tay's here. Welcome to the stream. Oh no! Oh no! Go into the saloon. Go in the saloon. No, don't stand out there. Unless you already got the... Alright, 3, 2, 1 left. Alright, we might be back in this thing. Watch this be an armored shotgunner. Nope, nope, that guy right there. Get him. All right, we're back. We're back, baby. Now I need to get that's a shotgun. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Move it. All right. Carcano. Get up there, man! fuck was that? Quit telling people what to do. Worry about yourself. You end up dead that way. Shit. Shit. God damn it! Yeah. Guy was tough.
Out here.
Five left. What the hell? Oh, there's two of them. Shit. What is he, in the damn bank? Oh, he's there. Now let me see if I can find that dang... Where's the other gun? God damn it. Fuck.
Where's your will, Leah? You're gonna die today.
Another side. There you are.
You better not disappoint me.
Oh, shot him in balls.
Hey, Jackass, you're going to hell today. Ah!
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a pool man. Hell, my Carcano's out. Ah!
You son of a bitch! You're carrying
11 left. God dang, they're all over the friggin' place. Seven left. Ah, son of a motherfucker! There's one left. He's in the saloon. He's the guy that stabbed me with a machete. Come on, go in there and get him, Darple. Sai Hussein, yes, I'm well aware of the need to change the Florida flag. Right. I just do dailies, then hop off from RDO. Let's see how I did. Who'd we lose? We lost somebody. We lost Mark to... No, Mark to Heart's here and Mandurple. Who did we lose? Drew's Green. We lost Drew's Green. No show. Kiss my asa. 274, 126, and 40. And Sai Hussein, you say you're not a troll. Alright. Vote dislike. I say you need to change the California flag. There's too many colors. Every color in the rainbow. Too many colors. Alright, proceed. I just do dailies, then hop off from a RDO, gaming guy says. Did you like Call to Arms? I lost interest in Call to Arms. It's copy and paste from GTA Online. Just a few tweaks in RDO Call to Arms. How is this? How is it GTA Online? You got horses and in GTA Online? Dynamite arrow. NPC. You got this, Drac. There's a whole bunch of stuff I missed during the got gaming guy and Sai Hussein trolling me right in the middle of the thing. Drac is a... I was doing some pretty good sniping there in the 9th round, or the 8th and 9th wave. And I got shot up by that Maxim gun, and then somebody hit me from the other side, got me. Woo. Yes, I've seen your equality of outcome flag. Everybody gets the pudding and a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy. The rainbow flag is what I like to call a participation award, or a recognition of perfect attendance. You know, like people that get paid by the hour. You don't have to do anything, you just have to be there.
Double take.
On time, so that you get the maximum amount of wages for the hours that you attend your job. That's how I've always felt about hourly wages. So I just gotta show up. Yeah, well, you gotta do what we tell you while you're there. But I punched the clock. You don't. Well, you get fired if you do a bad job. But yeah, technically, you get paid for being there. Have you guys ever wondered that about hourly wages? It's like, you know, in school, I guess when you're in school, that's how you learn. That's how you learn in your schoolwork. You know, you go there, you show up, you're there for so many hours. Of course, when you get out into the real world, you don't actually have to make the grade anymore. You just do the minimum amount of work required to keep you from getting fired, and you get paid every week. Really? Paramedic? Yeah. You just got to make sure the guy doesn't die. That's all you got to do. You just go, is he dead? No. Would you do anything? Not really. We took him to the hospital. Well, you get paid for your time. Hourly wage. Did you stick him in with a needle or something?
Honey, where's my super suit?
Do you still get paid if he dies? You still get paid if he dies, don't you? That guy, you guys, hey, call an ambulance. All right, we need the paramedics here. This guy's dying. Okay, we're here. What are you going to do? Well, we're going to take him to the hospital. You going to make sure he doesn't die? We're going to try our best. What if he dies? Do you still get paid? Well, yeah. Do you get fired? Probably not. Because, you know, people die. But isn't it your job to make sure they don't? No, it's our job to take them to the hospital. Drac, I'm streaming on Twitch. Rachel is streaming on Twitch. And I'm twitching on stream. That's what happens when you get trolled. How do you stream? Can you show us your setup? No. Because that would take away the magic. I can tell you I use a program called OBS. And I use a cap card called the Cloner Alliance Cloner Wand. It's Chinese. Sorry, OBS Studio, not Streamlabs OBS. That's a piece of crap. I use OBS Studio. If you're going to do PC games, you don't need a capture card unless you're going to play on one PC and then stream from another. if you're most of the time PCs are fast enough that you don't need a separate. But I am playing on the PlayStation 4 and streaming from my PC. Jaden the Goat was curious as to how I'm streaming. Sai Hussein, I don't need this vaccine because I've already had the virus.
You shall not pass!
So, I've already had the virus, therefore I've already got the antibodies. The real antibodies, because I had the real virus. Should I stream on Twitch or YouTube? That's a good question. People who watch Twitch swear by Twitch, but people who Twitch who have had a hard time growing their channel, and they say it's easier. Oh, it's dogs with guns. They say it's easier to grow an audience on YouTube. That's what I've heard. I've heard that it's nearly impossible to grow an audience on Twitch because Twitch doesn't promote videos with algorithms like YouTube does. If you don't get seen, you just don't get seen. Let me get back to camp. Cletus. Where's Cletus? Over there. So since I had the real virus, I have the real antibodies. I don't have the half-ass antibodies that you get from the vaccine. They are artificial antibodies. I had the virus and I survived. It was exactly what I said it was from the beginning. It was a bad flu. I was sick for a few days. I felt like shit. Then I was good. Wasn't freaking out because I needed to go on a ventilator. Mystic Vengeance. Emotes. R1. Wave. Not the mandatory B and T cells. Does not last, and yes, you do need the... Nah, you don't understand how vaccines work. And you call yourself a paramedic. Yes, you do need the... You can get reinfected because the immunity decay. Yes, and every time I get reinfected, it's like getting a booster shot. I'm running all the way to camp. Fast travel. You know what a vaccine is? It gives you the antigen. The antigen is what the virus has, or the bacteria. And when your immune system, hang on a second, let me head to camp here. When your immune system comes in contact with that antigen, it starts producing antibodies. It's not like if you get the vaccine, it's not going to decay either. So there's really, you get the vaccine, it's basically got that little part of the virus. Drac, I have had immunology. Yes, so have I. I don't know why you think your immunology is any better than mine. Are we going to argue credentials here? Because I'm just stating facts. The facts from your... apparently you have a degree in immunology. This is You don't need to take immunology. It was basic high school biology we learned this stuff. The basics of what you need to know. Immunology. Especially when AIDS was running rampant in the 80s. Everybody was learning about the immune system because the government was pushing it. A certain type. Drac, do you think vaccine is satanic? Oh, you would have to believe in the devil to think something was satanic, which I do, but I don't think the vaccine's satanic. I don't think the devil's making it in the vaccine. Oh my god, the vaccine's satanic. Who's gonna give us the devil? We're gonna catch a demon. Then we're gonna have to drink a bunch of vinegar and set our hair on fire. Get rid of him. Nah, you know, you don't set your hair on fire to get rid of demons. Don't anybody go set your hair on fire. No, you gotta drink charcoal. Scares the hell out of them. Got a postgraduate education, Drac. So, you're still arguing credentials. Your credentials don't make your facts any more factual. So, you don't need a postgraduate degree to understand immunology. I bet you there's a whole bunch of shit you don't understand. You didn't even ask me what my credentials are. I don't go around blabbing, I got this degree in that, and I did this thing that you need to listen to me because my shit's dope. Might as well call in the Easter Bunny while you're at it. The Easter Bunny's satanic. Everybody knows that. Let me go over here and see. Low materials and production halted. I'm gonna order supplies because I don't feel like doing a resupply. Back. Yeah, getting a degree doesn't make unfactual things factual. In that, once you've had a virus, do you want to cite me some Nature articles? The hell are you talking about? Nature articles? Do you want to cite me some Nature articles? Where is the and you say you're not a troll. Oh no, when you never said you weren't a troll, you said you weren't trolling. When you obviously were. Monderpol. Oh, you can join back. Well, let me look and see what the what time is it? 12 o'clock. Drac, why do people tell you what to do? I don't fucking know. People come on a stream and they go, do a flip. I don't know. They think, I don't know, they think I'm like a trained monkey and I'll just do, what was it, when I'm playing Minecraft? You find a diamond in the next 10 minutes, I'll give you $20. Have you ever been here when that happened? Yeah, I'll give you 10 minutes, you find a diamond, I'll give you $20. My answer's always the same. No, I'm not gonna whore myself for $20. You gotta have at least $200. Now, somebody offered a ridiculous amount of money for me to do something, and I'm like, no, fuck you. Give me the money, then I'll do it. What do I need here? Let me get the camp stew. Let me get the camp stew since I'm at the camp. Base quality stew. Mark DeHart. I have a degree, and the first thing I learned from my economics professor is that a lot of morons can study and pass tests doesn't make you intelligent or have common sense. Yeah, you know, that is true. You can't learn intelligence. Drac, you got me laughing so hard. So check this out. Intelligence tests are puzzles, a pattern recognition, and you can play those types of games and get good at them and score high on an IQ test, but as soon as they change the game, it's a new game. I'm okay at those games. I'm not the best in the world, so I wouldn't even know where to start calling my intelligence. There's some of those games I'm good at, other ones I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, recognizing the pattern, especially when they go when they show patterns on you know, math problems, and the math problem is obviously wrong because 2 plus 3 does not equal 8 or whatever it is there, and I'm like, you recognize the pattern, what goes in the next thing? I don't fucking care. 2 plus 3 is 5. I don't care what your pattern is. And I'd argue with people all day about that, and it was like one of those IQ puzzles. Nature articles. Oh, he thinks I'm a hillbilly. That's why he thinks I live in the woods or something. So, nature article. This guy talks sometimes about ecology because that was sort of my area of study. Ecology. So sometimes I talk about how eating cows can actually be, you can get more food because the cows eat the grass. We can't eat the grass, so the cows eat the grass and then we eat the cow. And then we just turned not food into food. Isaac, Commander Starbuck. Oh, Starbuck is here. Drac, I have degrees as a best dancer. You have a degree in modern dance? No, Nature is a science journal. Oh, is it? So you read a magazine? Is it a science journal or a science magazine? So you telling me Nature is a peer-reviewed journal? Nature is a weekly international journal publishing the finest peer-reviewed research in all fields of science and technology on the basis of its no, I don't want to accept cookies. Of its originality, importance, interdisciplinary interest, timeliness, accessibility, elegance, and surprise. Oh, so he's telling me if I don't read this journal, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what. Yeah, just Google it. I just Googled it, dipshit. So he's Nature also provides rapid, authoritative, insightful, and arresting news and interpretation of topical and coming trends affecting scientists and the wider public. I don't know, that doesn't sound like a peer-reviewed journal to me. About the journal, our publishing models, about the editors, journal impact, 150 years of Nature. The first issue of Nature, 1869, our 150th anniversary. Content explores the past, present, and future, nature, and science. I know this much about peer-reviewed science journals. They're boring. They don't read like magazines. I had to read plenty of them. But they were what is this? It's just all of the sciences in one. It doesn't. It's not an area of study. Most of the ones I was reading was ecology journals, and then education. So journal impact, contact, history of nature, send news tip. Well, so what I'm trying to figure out is why they have news in a scientific journal. Publish with us. View all journals. BDJ. Let's see here. Ecology and evolution. The rise and fall of proboscidean ecological diversity toward an ecosystem model of infectious disease. No, I'm not going to accept cookies. Abstract. Access options. Oh, it's a pay. You got to pay for it. What is this? Subscribe to journal. Get 1 year for $100. Nah. So he's basically trying to argue credentials again. Scientific American is quite good. Drac, my history teacher, never wanted to give me A because she said I was memorizing instead of understanding the point. The old hag. Well, the secret to understanding things is to memorize as much as you possibly can, and then you start making your own correlations and realizing how all the stuff you learned is interconnected. We get it free at work. No, nothing's free. The hospital's paying for it. Howdy, Starbuck. Hello, Drac and everyone. Michael Hobson's here. So, because you read a magazine and ride in an ambulance, I need to get the vaccine, even though I've already had the virus. That's what, that's the argument you're making. Hello, hello, Michael Hobson. Michael Hobson. Did I miss anybody here? What were the daily challenges? Moonshiner Trader. Camp stews. Good soul to local buyer. Perfect carcasses donated to Crips. Let's find some perfect carcasses. What the fuck is all this? It's a skunk frenzy. I don't know if those skunks were perfect or not. No, it's a 1-star skunk. What about this one? Those skunks weren't right in the head anyway. See them running around all over, running from their own stink. That was their scent you see there. The Delta variant is not a serious problem for people who've already been vaccinated or had the virus. So we handled things differently here in Florida than they did over there in California. We basically we closed down lockdown places where at-risk people were housed, like the I don't know, you call it assisted living facilities. So there's elderly people there. So when I went to go do a job at the assisted living facility, I had to sign a bunch of papers, because papers, the virus, it kills the virus. Papers. So you signed all these papers, basically saying, "Oh, I ain't been out of the country, haven't been here, haven't been there, didn't do this thing." They took your temperature. Your immunity will decay in months. Yeah, so the same thing happens after the virus. I don't know why you think after the vaccine. I don't know why you think the vaccine's any different. And anyway, that's what do you call that? That's hoodoo and poppycock. And because, you know, how do you do a double-blind study of people who don't go to the hospital every time they're sick? You can get reinfected whether you've had the virus or the vaccine. It doesn't make a difference. The only difference is, once you have the antibodies, you don't get sick again. Elucon upgraded membership to corporal. Awesome. Thank you, Elucon. You're gonna love your new corporal rank. I know a person who got COVID 2 months after getting the vaccine. Well, with that person, alright, Elucon, we'll see you. That person that got COVID 2 months after getting the vaccine, did they test positive, or did they go to the hospital because they were sick and then test positive? Were they sick? And when they were sick the second time, was it as bad as it was the first time? Because that's really, I mean, when you've had the flu, and that's the thing about viruses, is they can mutate. They call them variants as mutations. So you can get the virus again, and it's a different virus. It ain't like there's only one variant out there. There's like there's a ton of them. So yeah, but once you've had one of them, your immune system is on the lookout for anything like it. And that's the thing is yeah, it's a variant, but it's still similar, and it may have the same antigen. Badger, there we go. There's a perfect carcass. So, it's just the same thing with the flu. You can get the flu every freaking year. But if you, or you can get the flu vaccine every year. Either way, you're gonna get the antibodies. Now, if you go live on a space station by yourself for 10 years and you come back and catch the flu, it's gonna be pretty bad because you haven't been, your immune system hasn't been adapting to the evolution of the flu. But just put a mask on and you'll be fine. It's the droplets. The droplets. The flu is a virus and it's a droplet. Where is, here it is. I put a coyote on your horse. Oh, you did? How did I not see that? It's a perfect, perfect carcass. Oh, and look, we got this here. A pronghorn doe. Thank you guys for helping me.
Getting a little low on supplies here.
Donate.
That's top
Donate.
notch.
Badger.
Excellent.
Donate.
Thank you.
Coyote.
This is good quality.
You got coyotes in West Hollywood? Sick and tested positive and was sick like the flu. But sick like the flu, but not like COVID. I mean, COVID is like really bad, really bad flu. Just sick like the regular flu. Stuffy, achy, fever. Well, sick enough that he had to go to the hospital. Did he go because he thought he was gonna die or something, or because he thought it was COVID? Or oh, I got another coyote. No, it is 4 masks. No, I'm not gonna wear 4 masks. I'm not gonna wear 4 skins.
Hydrate.
Okay, I will hydrate. Ah. Yes, and have coyotes. Yes, and have coyotes. But it. There's another pronghorn. Thank you. Another pronghorn. Gonna make some dope. I have heard that coyotes will attack people.
Supplies are running down fast.
In the middle of winter, they get hungry. Somebody gets out on one of those country roads out there. Car breaks down. Flat tire or something. What is that? What you put over there? Over there. So then they're having a walk.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
What do I gotta check? I check the daily challenges. I need one more perfect carcass. So, here's the thing. Because you're driving, there's always a chance, even if it's a brand new car, there's a chance it could break down. You get a flat tire, you got a spare. What if you get 2 flat tires? Well, shit. You gotta walk. If you're out there and thank you, Drew's Green, and your cell phone's out of range, you gotta at least walk to where you can get call a tow truck or something. So you gotta walk out along the woods and the road. That's why, and this is where California gets it wrong, everybody should have in their car 2 spare tires or one spare tire, and an AR-15. No, AR-15's no good. That coyote, he can get past the end of the barrel and attack you, and then you can't shoot him. Oh yes, and wild hogs. And what's the other thing? Mayonnaise. Watch out for the mayonnaise. 200. Alright, so I got my 6 perfect carcasses donated. Drac, are there roadkills in Dade County? Sure there are. It's just you don't recognize them because they've been hit so many times they turn into a fine mist. No, we need to ban assault. That's where I disagree. There's no such thing. Well, actually, assault rifles are military hardware, and you already have to get like a $250 stamp tax if you want an assault rifle. But those are not. They're regulated. They're not banned. So, and that includes your military M16, your Thompson machine gun. All those that you used to be able to get in a gun store, just any gun store, you can still get them at a gun store. Browning automatic rifle, I think is what it's called. The Browning. Yeah, those I think were the 3 that were popular. Michael Hobson. No, we don't need a ban on AR-15. So, but if you want an actual, well, a sort of AR-15 is sort of an M16. It's the same. It's the same machine. They've just made it in such a way that it only fires semi-automatic, but it's basically the same thing as an M16. But if you want an actual M16, you can either make it or buy it. But you have to buy this thing called a stamp tax. You have to pay the tax. That's all it is, really. And I think I believe it's, well, the prices may have changed, but it's like $250. You say, all right, I want to purchase a Thompson machine gun. So the government decides, okay, you have a First Amendment right to own this Thompson machine gun, but we're going to keep tabs on you. You're gonna pay this ridiculous amount of money on top of what you're paying for that rifle, for that machine gun, and then you gotta do this, and this. They give you a pamphlet that says, "Oh, I gotta buy a safe." Okay, all right, I gotta go a safe. Well, that makes sense. Do a safe, keep it in a safe. Oh yeah, and we can come by your house anytime we want, and you gotta show it to us. Like, oh, why? Well, because if there's a crime committed and they use that type of gun, we want to be able to come and see if it was you. I'm like, but this is registered to my name, right? Yes. And if you rob a bank with it, we'll know it was you. That's exactly right. So why would I rob a bank with this firearm that's registered in my name? Where you could just take the bullet and shell casings and have all this on file and then just come straight to me and go, hey, this is your gun? Is it in your safe? Yeah. Have you used it recently? Yeah, I just robbed a bank. You want to see it? Is there a waiting period on handguns in Miami? I believe there is. Rowdy Bush, I'm still waiting for guns to start flying and shooting people. They grew legs. Listen. Everyone, you need to understand this. Guns don't kill people. Robots with guns kill people. I'm still waiting for guns to... good night, Drac and everyone. Alright, Daniel Teo, we'll see you. Mark DeHart. I have 2 ARs, and they are good, reliable rifle. Background checks take a few minutes for me because I am Healthy and not a felons. Is there a waiting period on handguns? My neighbor got his AK-47 taken away for shooting our street signs, so we are taking care of the problem. Your neighbor seems to have a problem with street signs. Shooting at street signs. In this, what is its neighborhood? Is this neighborhood out in the middle of the country? Is this neighborhood? Sounds like you have a lunatic neighbor, but the thing is, we already have laws in place to deal with lunatics. They're technically not allowed to own a firearm to begin with. You don't have to make a special law to stop lunatics from getting guns. And somebody who's in the middle of a suburb just shooting street signs with an AK-47 is not stable. And so, basically, in other words, you just, hey, that guy's crazy. He's got an AK-47, he's shooting street signs. Well, we need to go do something about that. You don't sit there going, oh, we ought to make a new law saying you can't do that. Yes, he is not getting his AK-47 back too. But you didn't have to ban the AK-47 to take care of that problem. So you don't sit there going, hey, that guy ran a stop sign. There ought to be a law against running stop signs. No, write the guy a ticket. Hey, don't run. And then if he keeps doing it, you take away his driver's license. And if he keeps driving without a license, you throw him in jail. You don't need to make some kind of weird law. What do you call it? The nut is not able to get a gun again now. Well, that's how the law works. You don't have to write a new law to fix that problem. Yes, he's not getting. So, okay. Yeah, if somebody does something crazy with a gun. Now, what I don't like is the idea of what was that movie? The Minority Report? What did they call it? The Bureau of Pre-Crimes? They arrest people before they do the crime because the psychics, they keep psychics in a back-to-tank and monitor their dreams, and they dream that somebody's going to blow up rob a convenience store or kill somebody, and then they go arrest them right before they do it. I said, we got all the evidence we need, but I didn't do anything. Yeah, but the psychics had premonitions saying that you were going to do it, so we arrested you. Well, how do you charge me for something I haven't done yet? Oh, something you were gonna do. So anyway, banning something that somebody may or may not do something bad with is like that. But then there's the majority report, what I call the majority report. Well, it's not the minority report, it's the majority report. Well, what is the majority report? The report that the majority of people don't go around shooting street signs with an AK-47. Even if you only consider the population of people who actually own AK-47s, the majority of them don't. The major majority of them don't go around shooting street signs in the middle of a damn neighborhood. Drac, is it true Florida oranges are the finest? No, they're not the finest. They're the thickest. Drac it's part of the you see, you don't understand what regulated means. See, in the Army, there's something called regulars. To regulate something means to make them like the regulars, to regulate them. And the regulars carry M16s. Well, I'm not sure what they're carrying now, but as long as I remember, they've had M16s. So if you to have a all right, militia, the Battle of New Orleans. There may have been a militia or not, but the militia actually, Andrew Jackson, he comes in, I think it was Andrew Jackson, he goes in and he doesn't say, all right, so they don't have enough regulars. They don't have enough regulars to defend New Orleans from the English. So they have to go raise the militia. So the militia, basically he goes into town and he says, hey, get your guns. And so those guns, they needed to be able to, well, first Jackson needed to know, in order to be a good general, what they had. So they needed to have what he expected them to have. 50 caliber balls, what do you call it? The shit that the regulars had. So there was no law saying, no, you can't have military grade rifles. So anyway, the militia was regulated in that they had the same stuff that the regulars had. That's what a well-regulated militia is. Part of the Second Amendment, yes. A well-regulated militia. A militia that is regulated like the military regulars, in order, so they had a bag with the cartridges in it that they could reach into to pull out their next load so that they could fire. They could stand in rank and file just like the regulars. They were regulated. That's not consistent with the legal precedent established in the Second Amendment. The legal precedent established with the Second Amendment is that I can have whatever the fuck I want, because this is a free country. I don't know who explained to you. You got a bunch of sissy liberal hippies out there in California trying to tell you their interpretation of the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment said that the right to bear arms will not be infringed, which completely contradicts the idea that the government is going to regulate. The entire meaning of the word regulate has changed. Well, if you look at the meaning of the word regulate, back then it was regulate. To regulate, you had regulars. There's military regulations. The regulars followed all of the military regulations. They had a book of military regulations. You've got to shit in a hole and cover it. Your tent has to go like this. Everything has to be this way. You have to have your ammunition in an ammo bag around part of your uniform. You have to have this gun. You have to clean it in such and such a way. Everything has to be done in a certain way according to the regulations. Is regulations, that's why they called them regulars, and that's why the military militia was supposed to be regulated. Drac, we elected them in here, California, by vast majority. Yes, because you're a bunch of fucking lunatics. What? You got a guy running around your neighborhood shooting street shines with an AK-47. You expect me to believe you guys are sane? Not consistent with... Okay, I'm going to... OG Chicha is going to bed. Good night, Patriot. Patriot Drac. I've lived in Miami 46 years. I've never seen a guy running around the neighborhood shooting street shines with an AK-47 or a shotgun or a 22. We go out into the Everglades, away from people and cops. More like they were overtly calling on the states to regulate the gun issue. No, they weren't. There was not a gun issue. The only people who had a gun issue was the Crown, because we had guns and they didn't like it. The English, there was, why would you think there was a gun issue 200 years ago? Shooting signs is a waste of ammunition. You can't eat the stop sign. So, all right. So all right. It's 1776. You got gangs of street thugs in tricorn hats running around with their gacks. Oh crap! We better regulate this and ban these Kentucky pistols and those musketoons, because the barrels are shorter. They can hide them under their waistcoat. Good night, Mary and Mike Reagan. So we had a gun issue, and so we wrote the Second Amendment saying that we had to make sure we regulate these guns, so that because of the squirrel population's in danger, and those raccoons. All these kids are making hats. Good night, Mary and Mike. Seriously, you think they had a gun issue? You think there was no such thing as gun control 200 years ago? Actually, it's more than 200 years ago. In 1975, it was 200 years. It's 250 years now. Coming up on 250 years. 1776. 1975 was the bicentennial. That was 200 years. It's been, wow. Well, I'm 46 years old. I was born in 1975. Or was it 1970? 1976 was the bicentennial. I was born the year before. Yes, there were established gun regulations at the time. No, there weren't. The only gun you thinking the Old West when you go into the town and they make and then Wyatt Earp comes out. You gotta check your gun. You can't take it into the saloon. Gun regulations. The only gun regulations. No, you're thinking of Canada. That's what you're thinking of. Canadians. The English were confiscating guns. The Redcoats were confiscating guns. There was no... What the hell's going on over there? What'd you guys do? You got some fireworks over here or something? I don't know what the heck Donnie Spider-Man was doing. So that's all Americans can hunt and protect themselves. The only gun control that was happening 250 years ago was the British confiscating the Brown Bess. It was the British were confiscating guns because they didn't want us to be able to have a revolution. A gun was you leave your house without an umbrella. You didn't leave your house without a gun, especially if you lived out in the country. Yeah, maybe cities had ordinances. This person needs to go back to school and retake history class. Maybe New York City had regulations. I'm trying to think 250 years ago what the population in New York City was. And it is probable that they had some sort of gun ordinances in New York City, but that was not a federal thing. That was, and still, if you ask me, and they still do now. That's why I'll never live there. I visited once. Wanted to see the Statue of Liberty and Rockefeller, Grand Central Terminal, and all that cool stuff. And the ex-wife and I went to see to New York. We did New York. I think it was Giuliani was in office then. But now they're actually arresting people who've called ahead and said, "Hey, I want to bring my gun. What do I need to do?" oh, you got to put it in such and such and do this and do that and that. And so they follow all the rules, and then they show up there and then get arrested because they brought a gun to New York. And that's bullshit. Where I live, I wear my 45 open carry on my hip everywhere I go, and I rarely go inside a place when one isn't allowed. The colonies, then newly independent states, kept track of these privately owned weapons required for militia service. Yes, the English required that. They were English colonies. That was before we wrote the Constitution and the Second Amendment. And the reason the Second Amendment was written was to do away with practices like that. The people that of the colonies did not want a centralized government to make a registry of the guns so that they could then, like the English did, come and take them away and confiscate them, or throw you in jail if you didn't have it. Your son came and got the brown vest because he needed a gun to join the militia as part of the Revolutionary War, and then the English showed up. Where's the brown vest? My son took it. We don't believe you. You're going to the prison colony in Australia. So the entire reason the Second Amendment was included in the Bill of Rights was for that very reason. They didn't want anything like that, and none of them would have ratified the Constitution if it didn't include provisions that none of those things could happen again. The American colonies inherited a variety of restrictions that evolved under English common law. Yes, that was the problem. English common law. Armed travel was limited to a well-defined occasion such as assisting justices in the peace and constables. You're hitting all the nails on the head. And that is why they wrote the Second Amendment. You can't travel with a gun. The British were running the colonies, and then it was that very thing. You can't travel with a gun unless it's a special occasion. Like, fuck you. There's bears out there. There's coyotes. The American... the Second Amendment did away with the English common law on gun restrictions. Sorry, your facts are wrong. In fact, most colonies adopted common law as it had been interpreted in the colonies prior to the independence. Unless, of course, it interfered with the Bill of Rights. One, freedom of speech. Once the Bill of Rights was written, most of the colonies, most of the states included something along those lines in their own constitutions. But it was basically a list of things limiting the until the ratification of the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Let me explain to you how things work. Nobody can exercise authority over you unless you let them. And that's basically how it happened. We decided we didn't want that authority to be exercised, and then they weren't going to ratify a constitution unless they had assurances that those, including a ban on traveling armed in populated areas, thus there was no general right of armed travel when the Second Amendment was adopted, and the right to travel with concealed weapons Oh, you're right about concealed weapon. Well, like traveling with concealed weapons, but a weapon in your glove compartment or in your trunk is not a concealed weapon. In places where there is concealed carry, you have to have a special license to conceal that firearm on your person. Places where open carry is legal, you don't have any reason to have a concealed weapon unless you don't want anybody to know you have it. I know in Texas there they have open carry. If you're carrying a gun, everybody sees it. Like, oh, that guy has a gun. You can't sneak up on somebody while you're open carrying and shoot them with a gun that they didn't know you had. You got some crazy ideas, Hussein. Not constitutional. I can conceal without a license here as well. Oh, you can? I've heard that they're well, I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but there's people trying to go back to open carry here in Florida also. The thing is, there's so many big cities here. People get what do you call it? People get nervous. People get nervous around people who are open carrying. That's why concealed carry. If they don't see it, they don't get nervous, and everybody's okay. Gun regulation and gun ownership have always existed side by side in American history. The Second Amendment poses no obstacle to enacting sensible gun. No, it doesn't. It doesn't pose any obstacle to any city or state enacting sensible gun laws. It does not. You're correct. But that does not mean that the only reason you're allowed to have a gun is because you're part of some club, militia, which people would argue would be the Army Reserves or the National Guard, and that nobody else is allowed to have, you know, firearms or military grade firearms. But yeah, there are sensible gun laws. The problem is, people are trying to make one blanket law for frickin' everybody. Blanket laws like banning certain types of guns. Nobody in the world is allowed to have it. Because, so, you've got, say, Miami proper, the city, metropolitan city with skyscrapers and all of the bells and whistles. Then you have Homestead, which is south of 200th Street, about there, like 288th Street, southwest 288th Street. We call that Homestead. The Redlands area, all of these acres out there where there's nothing, where you can still, in the boundaries of Miami-Dade County, be stranded out in the middle of nowhere, where you have to walk an unreasonable distance, and there could be a cougar, there could be a Florida panther, there could be an alligator, there could be unscrupulous people that would take advantage of someone who was in a bad situation. So that's a complete. If you were to write one gun law for both of those people, one gun law for the guy who lived out in the sticks, and one gun law for the guy who lived in the big city, surrounded by people and street signs, that would be a bad thing. Making one law to cover both of those people. No, Miami-Dade County and the city of Miami have their own mayors, and the state has its own governor. So the governor is in charge of the entire state. So laws that would affect everyone in the state go at the state level. Laws that affect the county, which also includes those rural areas, or the city of Homestead, which is a rural city which has a downtown but is mostly rural, and then a city like Miami, the city of Miami, or the city of Miami Beach, where they have, you know, 1 million people in this city, 1 million people in that city, cars up and down all the time, condos, people live in close quarters, really close together. They're able to write their own laws in those cities. Gun regulation and gun ownership. Okay, I read that part. Unfortunately, most gun laws aren't sensible. Gun bans aren't sensible. Banning guns at the federal level is never good. I never said that there should only be one law. When you want to ban the AR-15, that is one law on one gun for everybody. If you want to have a gun, that's usually when they're talking about gun control, talking about banning the AR-15, they're talking about doing it at the federal level and or even at the state level. There's certain states that have banned the AR-15. I don't like that idea. That a gun ban on a specific gun, or even on a list of guns, or guns that look scary, that is one law. That's one law for the entire state or the entire country. That's what a gun ban is. If you ban a specific gun, you just made one law that encompasses everybody in the entire country. When you are told you don't need something, that's when you need it. I never said that there should be only one gun law. Only one law on guns. There are exceptions to the gun ban. Then why have a ban? Why not let the states and the local governments make those laws? Why would you do that at the federal level? Or even at the state level? You got certain cities that got too many people living close together, and they wanna enact gun laws, which New York has. I could choose not to live there. When you enact a law like that at the federal level, where am I gonna go? Guam? That still falls under federal jurisdiction, though. I gotta go move to the Virgin Islands or something. Still. So I can choose not to live in New York. I could choose to live in Florida, where the gun laws are how they should be, to an extent. What time is it? 12:55. Anytime they make a blanket ban on anything and then make you ask permission for an exception on it, basically you're having to explain yourself to the government. You're having to explain why you need. You're asking them permission to exercise one of your rights. That's bullshit, man. So you come to them and say, "Oh, I got the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Oh, I just got timed out. And then say, "Well, explain to us why you think you should be happy." What do you mean, and why I should be happy? Well, we don't think you have the right to happiness. We think we need to regulate happiness, and you need to explain to us why you think you should be happy in order for you to give you a license to be happy. And if you can come up with a good reason why you should be happy, we'll sell you this license for $500. It's the license to happiness. AR-15 is nothing special. You pull the trigger, you get one bullet fired. Then you release the trigger and you pull again. Second, simple, semi-auto. Not out of, like some say. I don't know why they've it's because it's got
Alright, fellers, give them what they paid for.
Alright, everybody. So, we got, this is what happened. Logged out of the game and then my PC crashed. But, I was enjoying Sai Hussein's, mental gymnastics. Drac always comes back, that's right. I wonder if he will be able to reconnect. There you are, with an echo. I got an echo? Hang on, let me fix that. No? I shouldn't have an echo. You sure I got an echo? Mary, do you hear an echo? Is there an echo in here? In here? In here? In here? In here? You sound fine to me. Mary says I sound fine. Mark, I don't know. Let me listen to it over here. You sound fine to me. Mary says do you maybe have two devices on, Mark to Heart? So yeah, PC crashed. It's been a while. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Well, I got an echo. Let me leave and come back. Finish playing band set. I'm gonna make a post. I just took a picture while I was waiting for my PC to reboot.
Maybe some of y'all know how this one goes.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, some of you might appreciate this. Let me here we go. There, I just posted it. It's a picture. I posted a picture on YouTube. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh. Nice looking coins, Drac. Well, thank you. The one, that's one of the, copper rounds that I just bought recently, and then the silver Jesus coin that my father gave me years ago. My stream was on 2 tabs. That'll do it. That'll make an echo. All right. That's all, folks. Y'all come back now, you hear? Thanks, everybody, for coming out to watch the show. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys want to help support my channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and share my videos on your social media. Consider becoming a member. You get the green name tag, you get the bullet badges, you get access to exclusive content, like the stream I did earlier today. It was a short stream, but it was for members only. It's still there where the members can watch it. So if you have a green name tag and bullet badges and access to exclusive content, you can go watch it. And you get emojis in the chat there. And check down in the description for the links for the merch store and the PayPal, where you can donate or you can buy a mug or a t-shirt. I'm going to be on again tomorrow night. I got some work to do tomorrow, just like I did today. So yeah, tomorrow night, I'll see you guys then. Till then, happy hunting, and you.